move this down to be close to the power. Okay, that's gonna tight. I'm going to start getting the audio prepared. Get down, get it. Take it, Isaac. There you go. Grab it, Isaac. One tiny piece of time. What are you doing? Isaac. Another piece is down here this way. Right, down here. Down the corner. Down. Down. Go on. Do the same thing. I'm gonna start. Hey, Paul. Sorry. Is that put from here? One more strip this way. This way. We need one more strip, guys, over here too. Going this way. Actually, two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight. Yeah. No. Corner wall.
We got it.
I gotta get it out of here.
Okay.
Check 1, 2. I was wondering if Jamie could hear me, but I'm gonna have somebody come over here and I'm gonna go upstairs.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm over in that corner now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh yeah. I guess I should move this thing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. What? I have the microphone. I haven't unplugged or switched out the microphones. I'm just using the one that was plugged in, unless you would like me to switch it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you want to put the? I'll put the headset up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna keep talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to keep talking in one long, incredibly unbroken sentence, moving from topic to topic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going on and on. Keep talking. I don't know if you can still hear this or not. I will continue, go up the stairs into the podium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I'm just talking a little bit farther away from it now. Well, I think the shotgun will be better. I have it on. Is there anything coming through it? Alright, cool. I'm just gonna leave it on here. I don't know, that looks a little weird, but... Alright, how's it coming through? Can you hear me? Alright, so do you want me to leave the other one here? Just right in this little stack, or bring that up? I mean, right now I have enough space that the full page of paper can be there, so I think that it's okay. How awkward is Pat to look at on the podium? I'm just gonna crash the whole graduation here. Give a big speech. Like, all right. I'll try to stand it in more or less the spot they'll be. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to give a speech about numbers and the history of these. I can lower it a little bit. Yeah. All right, should I come back up? Turn it off? On both? So turn the battery of the shotgun mic off as well as the receiver or the transmitter?
Mr. Senior for letting me complain to him every day. Shout out to my dad, I love you. I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Auntie Kim, and Uncle John.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, and all my sisters.
Also, thank you, Mom, Dad, and all my sisters. I love you guys.
Thank you to my mom, my dad. Thank you to my dad and my brother. And shout out to Mr. Gary and Mr. Senior. Thank you to my mom and my dad. Hi, I'd just like to thank my mom and my dad and my older sister and my younger brother. And I'd like to thank my mom and my dad. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, Melissa and Megan.
Thank you to my mom and dad and my sister Susan Jess.
Thank you, my mom and my dad, for supporting me. Thank you very much.
I just want to thank my mom and dad, my two older sisters, and family, Caleb, for everything you do. And I just want to thank my mom and dad for supporting me through everything. Thank you, Mom, Dad, and Caleb, for everything. Thank you to my mom, Dad, and Nicholas for everything.
I would like to thank my mom, my dad, along with my brothers and my sisters. Shout out to Cameron, Taylor, Landon, Chloe, Austin, and Hayden, as well as my cat Jasper. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you to all you guys and the rest of my family.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, and my grandparents, and all my coaches for supporting me.
Thank you to my family for all of your support over the years.
Thank you to my family, my friends, and everyone who supported me during my years of high school. Thank you.
If I para por isso, os documentos
Thank you to my family for supporting me and helping me through the years.
Thank you to our parents. We all love you so much, and we appreciate everything you've done for us.
Hi, I want to give a thank you to my dad and my mom who got me out of bed every morning and fought for me to be where I am today. I want to give a special thanks to Katie, who supported me so much, and I will always honor her for everything she's done. Thank you.
Special thanks to my mom for supporting me and being supportive all these years. You've done it for me. And thanks for everybody for freaking out my summer seats.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Luke. Thank you to Mom, my dad, Kelsey, and Joe for supporting me. Thank you, my mom. Thank you, my dad. Thank you, my brother.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for everything you do to me and my brother for always being my support. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Charlie for being my support at school. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I just want to thank you for supporting me throughout my entire school career. I wouldn't be here without you. So yeah, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby.
Hi. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Thank you so much for helping me throughout my years at school. Thank you to Declan, even though he's special. And thank you to my grandparents who helped me as well. I'm really grateful that I've gotten this far and you have gotten this far without you. So I love you, the moon and back. Mwah.
I just want to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister for believing in me and just being there for me.
Thank you to my family for getting me here, and thank you to all my friends.
All right, is this good? Can you hear me? Did you hear any of that? All right, I'm just gonna keep going until you tell me to stop. So just let me know. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, good.
I want to thank my family for everything that they've done for me all these years, especially my entire K-12 education. I want to thank my mom especially for everything that she's done for me, and pray that God blesses her for the rest of her life. And I want to thank my grandparents also for all the sacrifices that they made for me and all of my other family members. And thank you so much for everything you said.
Thank you so much, my mom and dad, for always being there for me through the rough and tough. And thank you so much, my little sister, Ryan. I love you both and all so much.
Thank you to my mom, dad, and my siblings. Thank you for all the love and support you guys gave me. I love you all so much.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, and my brother. Thank you to my mom, my dad, and my sister.
Thank you to my mom and my dad. Thank you to my mom and my dad.
Thank you to my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister.
Thank you to my friends and family for supporting me throughout my high school year.
Thank you to my parents and my sister for encouraging my goals. Thank you to my parents and my family for everything.
Thank you, mom and dad. Mom, dad, and brother.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Thank you to my parents and my sister.
Mr. DeFeo, make sure you get that constellation.
Thanks, Mookie.
graduation ceremony this evening are Cadet Senior Airman Rosemary Mafone, Cadet Senior Airman Chavez Costa, Cadet Second Lieutenant Jean Luca Aguiar, Cadet Second Lieutenant Luis Roberto Aguiar, Cadet Senior Airman Andrina Walusansa, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the members of the Billerica School Committee. Superintendent Dr. Carrie Clary. Assistant Superintendent Lori McDermott. And this year's commencement speaker, Mr. Ty Anderson, BMHS class of 2009. Being escorted by Cam McKenna and Peyton Sukalis. Please welcome the faculty and staff of Project Supports. Being escorted by Maggie Jones and Cora Lankowski. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Thomas Dixon Elementary School. Being escorted by Ava Bamber and Kendra Marino. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Frederick J. Dutile Elementary School. Being escorted by Danielle Laundrie and Jazz Eliazani. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the S.G. Hajar Elementary School. Being escorted by Delaney O'Connell and Caitlin Stratty. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the John F. Kennedy Elementary School. Being escorted by Sammy White and Joe Whitney. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Parker Elementary School. Being escorted by Leah Giannoni and Gianna Fortunato. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Eugene C. Vining Elementary School. Being escorted by Lauren Sullivan and Gianna Cedroni. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Cyril D. Locke Middle School. Being escorted by Peyton Fitzgerald and Kira Conley. Please welcome the faculty and staff of the Dr. Orland S. Marshall Middle being escorted by Cassie Gallagher and Riley Murphy. Please welcome the faculty of Billerica Memorial High School. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, please welcome the class of 2025 junior class president, Junior Lee.
A special thank you to our band and orchestra musicians under the direction of Elaine Winchell and Dr. Carolyn Cardella for their performance of Pomp and Circumstance this evening. At this time, I would ask the appropriate members of the class of 2025 to join the concert band, orchestra, singers for their last performance as current students at BMHS. I would ask everyone to please rise. Remove your caps, not my kids. Chamber singers, band, and orchestra under the direction of Miss Mary McDermott perform our national anthem. Please rise. Please be seated. Distinguished faculty, honored guests, friends, family, and of course the class of 2025. It is an honor to welcome you to the 129th commemoration of the Howell Barica Memorial High School graduation celebration. This has been a year for the record books. 6 overall state championships this year alone, and we aren't done by a long shot. Each victory represents countless hours of dedication, teamwork, and relentless pursuit of excellence that defines our school. Our cheerleaders, Lindsay, Ashley, Sage, Dylan, and Megan have soared to new heights, and for some bringing home their 9th state title in their high school career. In the world of robotics, our teams have once again proven that innovation and engineering excellence are alive and thriving, bringing home yet another banner to add to our growing collection. On the global stage, Ahana, Om, and Sophia have showcased our DECA talents to the world, representing not just our school, but our values of entrepreneurship, leadership, and business acumen. They've shown that our students can compete and excel anywhere in the world. The magic that happens on our stage continues to captivate and inspire. The accolades for Hadestown and Suzical the Musical remind us that it takes forms. Every year we wonder how certain students can ever be replaced. Their talent seems irreplaceable, their contribution immeasurable. And then students like Kyle and Isabella step forward, showing us we should have never worried. They remind us that talent isn't finite, it's renewable, passed from one generation to the next like a sacred trust. Five. Sorry. But perhaps no moment this year captured the heart and soul of our community quite like what happened on the ice at the Boston Garden. Bernsey, James, Eddie, Justin, Nolan, Sean, Michael, Patrick, Stevie, AJ, Cam, Adam, and Danny. You didn't just win a hockey championship, you base. You turned 70% of the Garden into a sea of alumni from generations going back 50 years. You transformed the Boston Garden into an alumni reunion for BMHS. The handshakes, the hugs, the pure joy you brought to this community will be remembered forever. You didn't just return Barica to prominence with the Division II State Hockey Championship. You created a magical moment on the Boston Garden ice that connected past, present, and future in one unforgettable celebration. And before we celebrate these remarkable graduates, we must first recognize the educators who set them on this path. Let's recognize our elementary and preschool teachers who transformed curious children into confident learners, the ones who taught you that crayons aren't snacks and that scissors have safety rules for a reason. These dedicated professionals became your first guides beyond the comfort of home. They didn't just teach you to read and write, they opened doorways to imagination, discovery, and possibility. In those formative years, they wore countless hats: teacher, nurse, counselor, cheerleader, and sometimes referee. I'm always moved when graduates worry that their elementary teachers won't remember them. You remember that conversation, right? The truth is, how could they possibly forget? These educators spend nearly 200 days each year nurturing your growth, celebrating your aha moments, and patiently helping you through every challenge. They witnessed your firsthand successful math problems, your breakthrough in reading, and yes, even that memorable incident with the art supplies. Elementary teachers in the audience, please stand. To our elementary educators here today, you planted the seeds of curiosity that have grown to the accomplished young adults you see before us. You believed in these students when they were still learning to believe in themselves. Through your patience and creativity and unwavering support, you built the academic foundation, and that has carried them to this moment. You taught them not just curriculum, but character, not just facts, but the joy of learning. You celebrated every small victory and turned every setback into a stepping stone. The confidence these graduates display today began in your classrooms, nurtured by your encouragement and care. And as Mr. Marvel tells me every single year when you go back, this is the best day of the year. Thank you for continuing to welcome our students and for the immeasurable impact you've had on their lives. Thank you. Middle school teachers, please rise. The journey from elementary to middle school represents one of life's most significant transitions. Our graduates left the security of a single classroom and familiar faces to navigate multiple teachers, changing classes, and the complex social dynamics of adolescence. You, our middle school educators, served as skilled navigators during these turbulent years. You welcomed wide-eyed fifth graders and gradually shaped them into more mature, independent learners ready for high school challenges. The transformation that occurs between ages 10 and 14 is nothing short of remarkable. You managed not only academic growth, but also supported students through physical changes, emotional development, and social discoveries. You balanced being firm mentors with compassionate guides, helping each student find their voice and their place in the world. You bridged the gap between childhood and adolescence with remarkable skill and endless patience. You understood that behind every eye roll was a young person trying to figure out who they were becoming. You supported them through friendship, academics, of growing up. Your dedication during these pivotal years prepared our students for the independent responsibility that high school demanded. You gave them the tools not just for academic success, but for navigating life's complexities with confidence and integrity. And for that, and so much more, please accept my thanks. My teachers, please stand. Your elementary and middle school teachers built a strong educational foundation that allowed you all to arrive at high school prepared and to truly grow and thrive. And your high school teachers have been in the enviable position of guiding you through the final pivotal phase of your public school education, leading you to this monumental night of celebration. They coordinated events, chaperoned dances and games, and went the extra mile to ensure you had a rich and memorable high school experience. For some of you, these high school educators have been your rock, a steady influence and source of support during the tumultuous years when you were still finding your way and your identity that was not fully formed. And through it all, your high school teachers have given so much. Their tireless effort, emotional support, and unwavering commitment to your success and growth. It's because of them that we can all celebrate this joyous milestone today. So join me in giving our high school teachers a thunderous round of gratitude for everything they've done to make this night possible. Thank you. While many in the class of 2025 followed the traditional four-year journey from freshman to senior year, tonight we also celebrate students whose paths to this stage required courage, determination, and extraordinary perseverance. These graduates choose to pursue their dreams through our evening diploma program, demonstrating that success comes in many forms and timelines. Behind every one of these remarkable achievements stands a dedicated team of educators who believed in second chances and refused to give up on any student's potential. Tara Pierce, Brittany Ramos, Brian Carroll, Michael Daigle, Eric Caples, Michelle Moody, Kristen Yon, Jill McGinnis, and Mr. Lorden. Your unwavering commitment to the team represents the very best of what education can accomplish. Thank you. When I think of transformation in its most form, Jasmine, you are a shining example. Your journey reminds us all that growth and achievement know no bounds. And when I think of perseverance and hope, I know that Caleb is indeed the true Prince of Pinehurst, carrying himself with a determination that inspires us all. To our evening diploma program graduates, your perseverance tells a powerful story of resilience, and presence here tonight proves that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. Each year, the BMHS faculty has the honor of recognizing members of each class who truly exemplify the pillars of BMHS pride. Through our annual Pride Awards, And these remarkable students consistently exceed expectations through their dedication, positive spirit, and genuine commitment to lifting up their fellow classmates. But tonight, we celebrate something even more extraordinary. For the past 8 years, our faculty has undertaken the meaningful task of identifying 2 graduating seniors who not merely meet our standards, but have transcended them entirely. These individuals receive our most distinguished honor, the Zadok Howe Award. This recognition represents far more than academic achievement or extracurricular involvement. The Zadok Howe Award recipients embody the very essence of what we strive to cultivate in every student who walks our halls. They represent the pinnacle of character, leadership, and service. Simply put, these 2 students embody our ideals and represent the very best of who we are as a school community. The selection of these recipients reflects our faculty's collective belief that these young people will carry forward the values that define BMHS long after they leave our doors. They are living examples of what it means to lead with integrity, serve with humility, and inspire others with their actions. I would ask the following 2 students to come to the stage to receive this most prestigious award our faculty bestows. Daniel Moore and Jillian Swinford. Throughout their 5 years together, the class of 2025 has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to serving others. They've clothed the homeless, supported the P.J. Comiskey Foundation, and volunteered countless hours to strengthen our community. Their spirit of service has been a defining characteristic of this remarkable class. And as you move forward into the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to carry this tradition of service with you. The ways you choose to give back to your communities will be as unique as each of you, reflecting your individual passions and calling. Tonight, we have the honor of recognizing members of the class of 2025 who have already answered a very special call to service. These young men have made the extraordinary decision to dedicate themselves to protecting our nation and defending the freedoms we hold dear. These outstanding individuals represent the highest ideals of service, sacrifice, and patriotism. They have chosen to put country before self, committing to serve not only our local community, but our entire nation. Their dedication to this noble calling deserves our deepest respect and gratitude. To the members of the class of 2025 who are entering military service, please rise. Jaden, Gabe, and Maddie, I will tell you, I will sleep better knowing that you are defending our nation. To the class of 2025, as you leave these halls today and step into the world beyond, I want to prepare you for something important. For the rest of your life, you will be asked 3 simple questions over and over and over again. 1, where did you grow up? 2, where did you go to high school? And 3, when did you graduate? Everybody in the audience is laughing because we all get those questions. They seem like easy questions. After all, you know the answers by heart. But here's what you need to understand. These aren't just questions. They're opportunities. When people ask where you're from, they're not just making small talk. They're sizing you up, trying to understand who you are and what you're made of. And when you answer with that magic word, Billerica, You're not just stating a fact, you're making a statement. Because when people hear Billerica, they think of certain things. They think hardworking, no quit attitude, and they think, my goodness, you people are everywhere. And they mean it as a compliment. Class of 2025, you carry with you the reputation of this community. You represent a place that believes pushing through challenges and showing up wherever you're needed. You come from a town that produces people that make their mark on the world. I've spent many years convincing my own children that Billerica was the center of the universe, and you know what? In many ways it is. It's been the center of your universe, shaping your values, your work ethic, and your character. And now, as you venture out to colleges, careers, and new communities, you have the privilege of carrying that foundation with you. So when those questions come, and they will come, answer them with pride. You grew up in Billerica, you graduated from Billerica Memorial High School, and you graduated in 2025, ready to take on whatever comes next. Simply, the world is waiting for what you have to offer. Show them what Billerica is all about, and may God bless you on all of your future journeys, and know that no matter where you travel in the future, this will always be your home. Indians now, Indians forever. It is my pleasure to welcome our superintendent and proud alumnus, I won't give the year, Dr. Kerry Cleary, to the podium.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the family, friends, students, and staff members. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here on this side of the podium because it really was almost just like yesterday that I was there. I'm glad Mr. Murphy did not say the year. But building on what he said, when Mrs. McDermott, who was our assistant superintendent here, came to enter this graduation, this is her first ceremony at BMHS, she could not believe the amount of staff members and families who are coming here to support this night. And my only words to her were, welcome to Billerica. So a special warm welcome and congratulations to the Billerica Memorial High School class of 2025. Take a moment, breathe, and let the pride of this achievement wash over you. You made it. Think about it. Those first days of gyms, the early morning classes that tested your resolve, those awkward social situations where you were just hoping that you wouldn't trip, the juggling of packed schedules, those late night homework assignments fueled by, let's face it, those very confusing coffee orders. You know the ones, quad venti, half-calf, white chocolate mocha with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and chocolate drizzle with a dusting of matcha powder. And here you are tonight, poised to embark on your next adventure. Those seated beside you, next to you, in front of you, and behind you have had the privilege of witnessing your growth, your learning, and your self-discovery. The journey ahead, as you'll soon discover, rarely unfolds in a predictable straight line. It's more like a GPS navigating unforeseen detours, unexpected wrong turns, or perhaps those tempting shortcuts that may lead to a dead end. And sometimes the path vanishes altogether, much like a phone losing signal at the moment when you need it. My message tonight centers on building your very own internal compass, your personal guide through life's unpredictable moments. And here's the powerful truth. The fact that you're sitting here, so accomplished, means that you have already developed every tool needed to build this compass on your own, and it's waiting to be discovered. Your internal compass is built on your core values, and you have to continue to fuel it and adjust it along the way. While I can't hand you a neatly folded roadmap to account for all the exciting twists and turns ahead, believe me, if I had that, I would be on a beach retired somewhere. I can offer you a 3-step DIY guide to building your very own internal compass. Step 1. First, identify your core values. Start by really digging and figuring out what truly matters to you. Identify those beliefs that will help shape who you are. Is it compassion, the special connection with family, the happiness that comes with friendships, the drive for independence, unwavering loyalty, or something totally different? Once you discover your own core values, they will be your North Star. Step 2, fuel your compass with your passions and your strengths. Even the best compasses need to recharge now and then. Your compass is fueled by your passions, those interests that light you up, ignite your curiosity, and pull you out of your bed in the morning. It may be music, the wonders of science, physical fitness, travel, or maybe just nailing the latest TikTok challenge. Whatever these passions are, hold them close. Your compass is also fueled by your strengths. Lean into what you do well. Use your talents as strategies to guide you when you feel lost or overwhelmed. Your passions and your strengths will be the fuel that directs you through tough classes, tricky job interviews, and all the ups and downs of your relationships. Step 3, this is the final step and by far the most important, and that is mastering the art of adjusting your path. Even with the strongest compass, you'll encounter obstacles. Life throws curveballs, and yes, occasionally dodgeballs. But with these challenges lie unexpected opportunities. This is where the art of adjusting your path comes in. Sometimes you'll need to change direction. You need to adapt. You need to be willing to reroute, and you need to persevere. Many times, you'll run into small interruptions in your journey, like when you're in the middle of a senior prank and your superintendent happens to come by because she was in the area, or if you're Mr. Murphy and it's 2:00 p.m. and there's rain in the forecast on graduation day and you're trying to figure out what to do with graduation. But there will also be much more significant challenges that can truly alter the landscape of your future. During these times, your internal compass will help you to reevaluate your priorities and redefine your path. Your ability to navigate these larger, more impactful challenges will help you get to the destination that's just right for you. Adjusting your path isn't abandoning your dreams. It's about being flexible, resourceful, and open to new possibilities. Those detours, even the ones with flat tires and missed exits, can lead to the most extraordinary destinations. Class of 2025, you are stepping into a world brimming with both challenges and opportunities. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and perhaps a few face plants. But you are not defined by your stumbles, but by how you rise. Use your internal compass to guide you, embrace the art of adjusting your path, and never stop learning, growing, and discovering who you are destined to be. So, go forth, build your own compass, chart your own course, and leave your incredible mark on the world. The future is yours. Congratulations, Billerica Memorial High School class of 2025. Thank you very much. Best of luck to you all, and back to Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Dr. Clary. At this time, please join me in welcoming the Salutatorian for the class of 2025, Zayan Mahmood.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Good evening, everyone. I've hit the turn-in button on Google Classroom for the last time. I've submitted my last AP exam, and my Term 4 grades are all locked in, but somehow I still found myself working until midnight on one last assignment. As I've reflected on the journey since I first walked through the door of BMHS, I realized just how much I never expected. In my first few years of high school, I was always the quiet kid in the back of the class. I never raised my hand for class discussions and never said more than what was necessary. However, I soon realized that by doing so, I was losing out on opportunities to connect with my classmates and missing out on what truly makes high school memorable. I made small changes every day, starting to raise my hand when I knew the answer and joking with my peers. I got yelled at every single physics class last year for talking too much. Actually, I did this year too. Now that I'm graduating, a little older, hopefully a little bit wiser, and admittedly not much taller, I realize how a place that I spent 5 years complaining about would be the same place that I find myself missing so deeply. I realize how every good grade and achievement was never received through my effort alone, but from the support of so many of you here tonight. To my parents, it's impossible to put this into words, so I'll keep it simple.
Sure.
Thank you for everything.
Louder, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do this without you, not to mention how many tardies you helped me avoid. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to avoid that one detention I never told you about. To my friends, from attempted Harry Potter movie marathons to absolutely killing it in Just Dance, these last 5 years hold so many amazing memories because of you. For the record, I'm definitely one of the funniest people in the friend group. To all of my teachers, and maybe to a few I've had 2 years in a row, thank you for staying after school to answer just one more question. For always going above and beyond, you are all the best. And to everyone else who has played a role in getting me to where I am today, thank you. As I stand here right now and think back on my past 5 years here, I realize how important it is to make the most of your time and savor every happy memory, no matter how fleeting or insignificant it may feel. When I was younger, time felt like it moved leisurely. Every experience was brand new, and every moment that passed by, I lived to the fullest. Summer vacation felt like it lasted forever. I'd go to the pool one day, the playground the next, and the cycle would just repeat itself infinitely. I always had more days I could spend with my friends, doing whatever I wanted to do. It didn't matter what happened, because tomorrow always felt so far away, and the next school year was just a distant thought. As I've gotten older, time feels like it's moving faster. As a child, minutes felt like hours, but now they feel like seconds. Every moment I spend laughing and smiling with my friends seems like it happens so quickly. It's over before I know it. All I have left is a quickly fading memory or a picture on my phone. I feel like I barely spend time living in the moment like I did before. It's like all of a sudden, life is accelerating past me, and I'm struggling to keep up with it before it leaves me behind. Well, this may be a cliche and a One Direction song. Let's live while we're young. Because here's the thing. As you leave high school behind, you might feel more free, but there are more responsibilities that are coming. So let's take advantage of today and not worry too much about tomorrow. Let's live a little, make mistakes. Go on a ski trip with your friends without telling your parents. I got into a lot of trouble for that one, but I don't regret it. class of 2025 is this. Don't spend too much time doing the things that you think you should be doing. Do the things that make you happy. Spend time with the people who make you feel alive. Explore what inspires you, and go after those dreams that scare you a little bit. On behalf of your class Valedictorian, congratulations to the class of 2025. Let's make it count.
Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian for the class of 2025, Owen Twins.
Well, I'll be honest, Simon completely stole my intro, but word for word. So, Chris, I guess great minds think alike. Seriously though, it's an artist in for the class of 2025 today. I could have done it without time. First of all, most importantly, shout out to my parents for investing everything into me. Whether it be driving me to school twice, sometimes 3 times a day, providing an unwavering sense of a reasonable sense of accountability. Next, shout out to my closest friends, the former group chat and licensed operators for helping me stop accident in school for the past 5 years. It's been a long process, but I'd like to say I'm pretty much there. Look at this someday actually. All the adventures we've had in the past couple of years are what made high school memorable. To the rest of the class, whether we talk every day in our classes, sports or clubs, the only reason we became friends or haven't spoken since 8th grade, I want you to know that I've genuinely appreciated every interaction. Although there's countless different social groups which are trying to make up the class of 2025, our criteria would be the same without every last one. You're a truly great group of people, and I genuinely wish every one of you the best in whatever comes next. To the teachers and faculty of BMHS who I've learned you so much more than simply teaching us, thank you for your commitment to shaping us into thoughtful, capable people, and for your tireless efforts to get us our performance. It's been a journey to get here, longer than most because someone led 8th graders into the building. Despite this being the 5th year of BMHS, in the midst of all the excitement surrounding college commitments and moving on, I'll occasionally wish that we had just one more year. One more year to fill every afternoon hanging out with friends. One more year in sports and extracurriculars to make a bigger impact. Just a little longer to enjoy the best parts of high school. In reality, I'm sure we're all more than ready to move on. However, this serves as a reminder to make the most of every moment. As we enter the next chapter of our lives, make sure to take advantage of the unique opportunity that is being young. Yes, it's important to chase long-term goals, but don't miss out on moments that make the journey worthwhile. One of my favorite assignments in high school was on the final day of 8th grade English class, when Miss Ramos had us write letters to our future selves to read at the end of the senior year. I was pleasantly surprised when I got mine just recently. We read, "Dear future self, I hope I'm number 1 in my class." It's easy to look back and laugh at my blind enthusiasm, but becoming Valedictorian really has been a huge overarching goal, now achievement in my life. Setting my sights that far ahead, even as an immature freshman, helped me connect the dots between my choices and their consequences. That distant goal helped me through long study sessions and gave me a reason to put genuine heads in my time. It's amazing how meaningful goals can leverage our motivation and make monotonous work feel doable. For me, that goal is becoming valedictorian. That doesn't have to be the case yet. Whether it's a sport, glory of winning games numbs the pain of overcomes, a job that becomes meaningful to the point where it doesn't feel like work, or something else, I encourage you to find what makes you passionate and use that as a source of motivation to grow, work hard, and make the most of the next period of life. Chasing near perfect grades helped me realize the importance of school, but not in a straightforward way. Memorizing every last Spanish vocab term was never actually going to be of use later in life, but learning how to be thorough in my work was. NHS was about being on top of deadlines, and as you can see, I learned that the hard way. For the vast majority of us, advanced calculus plays no role in our future careers, but the mental weightlifting of wrapping our minds around abstract concepts allows us to take on future challenges with a greater mental framework. Keeping up with countless assignments every week for years builds the discipline that it takes to have a successful career. So wherever you're headed, whether it's college or work or something totally different, take away everything you've learned from the past 5 years, not just what you've been taught. It's been a privilege to grow up alongside all of you. I'm truly proud to be a part of the BMHS class of 2025. Thank you. And now for the part you've all been waiting for.
I'm not topping that. Ty Anderson is a 2009 graduate of BMHS and has established himself as one of Boston's most recognizable hockey voices through his extensive coverage of the Bruins and the broader NHL landscape. His journalism career spans multiple prestigious platforms, including roles as a Boston Bruins blogger for Hockey Independent, NHL correspondent for the New England and New York Hockey Journal, and the Boston Bruins reporter for Hockey Buzz. Anderson has also served as a beat writer for WEEI, covering the team's day-to-day operations and providing an in-depth analysis for one of New England's most prominent sports media outlets. Currently, he continues to shape the hockey discourse as a beat writer, featured columnist, and digital content producer and on-air host for 98.5 The Sports Hub, where his expertise and passion for the game have made him a trusted source for Bruins fans and hockey enthusiasts throughout the region. And it all started as a writer under the guidance of Mr. Landry and the Director B. And as you might imagine, I will say honestly, when it comes to trying to think of convention speakers, there are certain times throughout the year where you think, you know who might be great from back then? And as you might imagine, following that hockey team and being in the Boston Garden made us think very quickly of Ty Anderson. So please join me in welcoming from the BMHS class of 2009, Mr. Ty Anderson.
Hi, I'm terrified. This is wild. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Principal Murphy, for that very kind introduction, and congratulations to the Billerica Memorial High School class of 2025. After 4 years of balancing learning, studying, practicing, rehearsing, working, and trying to figure out exactly what is the perfect lunch at 10:45 in the morning, you guys did it. You deserve every minute of this night. I couldn't be happier for you, and I want you guys to give yourselves a round of applause. I know if you're one of those in the back cursed with a last name deep in the alphabet, I was an A, I was done like right away. You're saying, let's get on with this? We're gonna, don't worry. I just want to be invited to your post-graduation party so long as you have Augustus chicken bites. I miss those every day of my life. Want to know your sauce of choice. When Mr. Flood, the assistant principal to you all, but a physics teacher to me all those years ago, called me a few months ago, I'm not gonna lie, my chest sank. Not just because this man tried making me do math equations involving triangles and letters, but because I thought, oh God, they've run the numbers again and I didn't actually graduate and I have to report on Monday morning. For the record, I'm still not sure if I actually graduated or if I'm ready to forgive him for all the triangles and the letters. Math is hard enough with numbers, let's leave it at that. Fortunately though, for everybody past and present, he confirmed that no, I did graduate in 2009, and he wanted to extend an invitation for me to come out here and speak to you all today. 15 years ago, I graduated with people who would go on to become doctors, lawyers, pro athletes, teachers, and I'm pretty sure one of my old classmates now digs up dinosaur bones for a living. But you guys got stuck listening to a sports writer who has more viral tweets and diplomas. I'm sorry, this is the best we can do, and I hope to live up to that expectation. I believe my first reaction to the proposal was, I mean, that's amazing, and I will do it. But do you remember my grades? Mr. Flood and I really pushed the limits of how low a C- can actually go and still be a C-. But really, this day is about you guys, and really, I think it goes beyond that, and to your parents and the families and all forms of support that you have in the crowd tonight, and I want us to thank them if we can with a round of applause. They were the ones helping you tie your shoes and getting you on the bus, maybe even wiping away some tears as you entered this new strange world of learning when you started kindergarten. Hand up, who cried? Kindergarten. First day, who cried? You're all liars, everyone cried. Maybe that's sorry. They were there for you through the ups and downs and countless rides to and from, and they're going to be the first ones you look for tonight when the ceremony ends. And guess what? When you enter the real world, whenever that is, and whatever it is you choose to do, they're going to be the first people you call to let know that you got a job offer. They've been waiting for this moment for your whole life, and this is as much their journey as it is yours. While they're here, and even when they're gone, life will always come back to your family and the support system you've closely built with those who care about you and those that you care about. Never forget that. And to the family within these walls, the amazing faculty and administration of Billerica Memorial High School, speaking on behalf of myself, BMHS students past and present, and the families of those students, thank you. No matter what was going on in your own life and the plates you yourself were juggling with countless students with different personalities and needs, you were the shoulder and the ears we needed in trying times when it felt like we simply couldn't do it. And you were the firm and fair hand to give us that push when you didn't think you were reaching our potential. I know everyone out there can relate to a story like that. Trust me when I say that your impact on these students and every graduating class you've helped get to the finish line before this day and in future days will never be forgotten. I say that because I am proof of that. As I've made clear by now, I was not a great student. If I got a C+, we were popping bottles. It was a dry house, by the way, don't get too excited. In fact, upon hearing that I was going to do this, my oldest friends double-checked for me and confirmed that yes, there are more pictures of me sleeping in class than pictures of me actively participating in class. And when I walked the since demolished halls of the old high school, wondering how on earth a building could actually be this hot and legally be allowed to have human beings inside of it, I had a rough idea as to what I wanted to do with my life, but absolutely no idea how to get there. I knew I liked making people laugh, but as my office detention Hall of Fame candidacy can confirm, I just had no idea when to stop trying that, or where exactly the line between entertaining and disrupting truly sat. Saving me from more post-detention walks home back to Miss Billerica, where the Foxhill Cemetery turkeys chased me home every single time, I got an offer from the great Mr. Landry, and I am calling him great whether he likes it or not. He said to me, write for a school newspaper, but if you mess up, you're getting pulled off the paper. It was not a mess-up-free run. It was the first time in my life that I not only discovered and chased what turned out to be a passion, but more importantly, experienced the highs and the low of that passion. By my graduating year, I knew I wanted to write full-time. I even won a writing award at our senior award celebration. It was my first and only award throughout my high school career, and to this day, it's one of the most important that I've ever received in any walk of life. I had one objective that day, and I had it today as well. Don't trip on stage accepting the award. I tripped. I tripped so hard that people who had already graduated and were in college living their own life reached out to me and said, hey, heard you tripped. Cool, thanks. For me, though, it was off to the races. Graduating from the school, though, I lost my platform. So I created my own. And by late 2009, I was writing for a small, unestablished hockey blog. By 2010, I had leveled up to a new, bigger website with a monthly traffic readership of over 1 million reads per month. Occasional features on Fox Sports, and most importantly, an invitation from the Boston Bruins, the team whose shirt I wore pretty much every single day of high school for 4 years, to cover their team in person as a member of the media. It didn't feel real. My friends and I spent almost every game night finding a way to squish as many of us as we possibly could into our friend's 1997 Oldsmobile pack into the train at North Billerica, ride up to the Garden, and buy the cheapest ticket imaginable. And now I was going to get paid to be at the games and with the best seat in the house. Maybe I did trip so hard that I hit my head, and none of this was real. And I was just lying on that stage, concussed, already several minutes late for my local history and government class with Mr. Daigle, where a plush animal to the head would have awaited me as soon as I walked in the door. But it was real, and luck had it that my first year on the Bruins beat was their Stanley Cup winning 2010-2011 season. To this day, I am still the youngest writer to have covered a Stanley Cup final at just 19 years old. And 2 years later, I became the youngest writer put into the Pro Hockey Writers Association at 21 years old. This is where it gets dark, so I appreciate those claps. I thought success would simply come forever. But for the next 5 years, the idea of chasing your passion was tested. I worked almost every possible odd job and part-time job imaginable to keep a roof over my head while I continued to write in search of my career. At one point, I was crashing on couches and I bought groceries with change. You really don't realize how far $11 can take you if you buy store-brand peanut butter. I sacrificed weekends, holidays, and time I'll never get back to push myself closer to what I thought was the goal and what I felt that I owed the people who believed in me. Still, I lost on what at that point was a dream job after 3 interviews. And even when I broke through and felt progress in my career, I was told by somebody who at that point held my career trajectory in their hands, "You're simply not talented enough and you don't belong here. You can stay, but we don't really want you here." Looking back, I am eternally grateful that these things happened to me. And dare I say, I hope you experience something similar, except maybe, not much peanut butter and a bed instead of a couch. Those failures and those roadblocks got me out of thinking I was owed anything just because I had early success, and that progress was not always front-facing. I wrote on a ripped piece of paper, no matter how long it takes or what it takes, I am going to get there. I tucked that piece of paper in my wallet and carried it with me everywhere I went for years until it actually disintegrated. A reminder of the journey and its winding roads, a message to myself and hopefully to you today, to be willing to lose 9 times, but be just as eager, enthusiastic, hungry, and ready to win on the 10th try. Life's tough, but you're tougher. You're from Billerica. You win here. That's what we do. Those roads and that belief eventually led me to what I truly view as my professional home with 98.5 The Sports Hub. And with a constant reminder of what was my true home and what will always be my true home, here, in green and white, in this town, and with you all. And home has a way of following you. In 2019, before Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, I was asked to do a live broadcast outside of the Garden. I did it, and when I looked to my left, I saw a group of old classmates and teammates standing there, watching the broadcast, cheering me on, as if you need help to cheer when you're just talking about sports. A little piece of home right there on Canal Street. And in 2023, NBC asked me to do a stand-up segment live from the balcony of TD Garden before a playoff game, and with fans screaming all around me. I had never done that before, and I had 0 TV training. But I said yes, because I owed it to that same person who was in these halls when I was 16 years old. And as I stood there, humming nervously, singing along to whatever song was playing with the Garden PA, trying to ignore what could have been a make-or-break moment in my career and in my life, there was Miss Hayes. Ms. Hayes was my psychology teacher and sociology teacher here at Billerica Memorial High School when I was a senior in 2008. Even right now, Principal Murphy tells me that this exact spot where I'm standing is almost exactly where I would have been when I was first given the chance to be a writer for the Billerica Beat in the old BMHS as a punk kid with a big mouth, cloudy mind, bleached hair, and pants that were honestly just way too tight. Throughout the course of a 15-year career, I've done stuff that's blown my own mind. I've covered 3 Stanley Cup Finals, multiple NHL drafts, a World Cup. I've been featured on TV shows that I grew up watching when I was your age. And I was even fortunate enough to be picked along the panel of writers who named the all-time Bruins team in the franchise's 100-year history. I'm also on a first-name basis with Patrice Bergeron, which is like the best thing you can tell anybody ever if you want to get on their good side. Also, only 2 NHL players have ever wanted to fight me after a game, which I think is a pretty good thing. But my point is this. None of this happens without this place, and the people I met during my time at this school and in this town. You truly are never too far from home. And even when you are, the universe will find ways to remind you just how close you are and remind you what a privilege it is to have grown up in this town. To the class of 2025, I'm not going to tell you to chase your passion. Not only is that a tired cliche, but you are 17 to 18 years old. You have absolutely no reason not to chase what it is that drives you to get up every day and pushes you to be the best version of yourself. In this life, passion is non-negotiable. Everything you do, you must do with passion. Instead, I want you to truly experience that passion, the good and the bad. You are living in a world where it's never been easier to pass the challenging off to AI or to a robot. Don't ask ChatGPT. Don't go on Twitter and say, ask Rock, can you do this for me? Instead, immerse yourself in the work that awakens your soul. Fail. Lose. Force yourself to get back to the drawing board and recalibrate using what you yourself have learned and want to learn. These are emotions and experiences that are absolutely critical to the human experience and feelings that every great anybody anywhere has ever felt on the way to their dreams. Life is a one-round ride, and to cheat yourself of that experience is a crime worse than any three-armed, no-eyelid, AI-generated image of a person that I've seen on the internet. Embrace the chaos of life and the chase of greatness, and embrace it as your authentic self. You might not know what it is you want to do right now, and you might not even know when you're 25, 30, or 35. But know that the pursuit is worthwhile and that you will discover more about yourself if you do it as yourself. Listen to what your soul tells you on every journey, even the boring and the taxing, and surround yourself with those who believe in you, even when you feel like you can't believe in yourself. Encouragement beats criticism every single day of the week. And know that no dream is too big. Your mentality is your reality. Every wall your mind has been built by you. That means that you wield the sledgehammer to knock down and rebuild new walls and new ceilings again and again and again. Use it to push yourself and know that the universe rewards the brave and the honest. Don't live with the fear of failure or attach yourself to the dread of the what-ifs, but the confidence that you can and will handle anything. Know that the moment you think you've done enough and developed enough as a person is the moment you stop growing. Never stop growing. Which I now realize is a weird thing to say for someone who's 5'7" on a good day and wearing the right shoes. Perhaps above all else, though, be a good person. It's simple but important. Let everybody you meet in your life discover and know the best version of who you are. Make them feel valued, appreciated, and loved. Nobody has ever gotten to where they wanted to go on their own. The people you meet in this life are not vehicles to get you to the success that you want, but they are your teammates along the way. Everything you have ever accomplished has been with the help of those to your left and your right today. And it will remain that way as you progress in life. Always carry a full heart wherever you go. You're already champions. Now build a dynasty. Best of luck to you, class of 2025.
At this time, I would like to call upon Daniel Darris O'Connor, President, to share his reflections and hopes for the class of 2025.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Darris O'Connor, and I'm the president of Berwick Memorial High School's class of 2025. I guess before anyone asks, you probably do know me from the Berwick residence page. On behalf of our class, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for coming to tonight's commencement. These past 5 years at BMHS have been a tremendous experience for us, and all of it would not have been possible without the support from all of you. Thank you. I want to thank my family, my two amazing mothers who worked so hard so I could focus on my education. Thank you for allowing me to be myself and pursue things that I'm passionate about. even though they had no idea what they were signing themselves up for. I'd also like to thank my sisters, Jillian and Jaden Darius O'Connor, graduates of the Brick Memorial High School class of 2023, for always being there for me, even if in the moment it didn't quite feel like it. I truly thank you all for putting up with me over the past 18 years and dealing with all my shenanigans. I know you really love it. I'd like to extend these thanks on behalf of the class of 2025 to all the friends and relatives of a graduating senior for the support you've given us. The time, the care, all the love, all of it was crucial to shaping us into who we are today. Thank you. I want to thank every teacher in the Barica Public School District for going above and beyond for your students. A great teacher's impact lasts a lifetime, and we're lucky to have a whole lot of great teachers right here in the town of Barica, so thank you for that. Thank you to all of our paraprofessionals, our custodians, our nutrition workers, our secretaries, counselors, social workers, and nurses. Without your work, we wouldn't be able to come to school each day and focus on matters most. Thank you so much. Thank you to our school committee and district leadership for making outstanding educational outcomes the top priority. And thank you to our building administrators, especially Mr. Murphy. We all truly see how much effort you put in to ensure every student has the opportunity to thrive. From simply being there for students, to showing up to events, and even starring in the school play. Mean Girls, you played the principal. You're one of the first people to arrive here each morning and often one of the last to leave. And that does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much, Mr. Murphy, for all you do for us. Also, thank you to everyone who fought to get us this state-of-the-art building so we had an adequate educational environment to spend the last 5 years of our education. Thank you. And today, June 6th, D-Day, marks 81 years since the Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy to liberate Europe from Nazi occupation. Today and every day, we thank all veterans, especially the shrinking number of World War II veterans, for putting their lives on the line for the freedoms that we're enjoying today. Thank you. And we thank the members of this graduating class who signed up to do the same thing, to put their lives on the line to fight for our country against all threats, both foreign and domestic. Thank you. And the last person that I want to thank is you, every single one of you. Thank you for all the hard work you put in, thank you for your sacrifices you've made, and for being a valued member of this community. Whether you're in a cap and gown, are seated in the stands, are up on the track, are watching from the auditorium, or are watching from home, you know why you're here today, and you know who has helped you along the way. Throughout this journey, we have all had our own list of silent heroes. These are the people who had such a profound impact on our lives, but likely have no idea how grateful we are for what they've done for us. For me, my silent heroes are my social studies teachers for my time at the Marshall Middle School and BMHS. Mr. Soroyce, Mr. Hagan, Mr. Doneski, Ms. Byros, Dr. Lipset, and of course, Mr. Adams. The six of you probably don't realize it, but each of you have shaped the way I see the world, this community, and even the confidence within myself. You have pushed me to think critically, to look for and notice what others don't, and most importantly, you gave me a place in your classroom to explore my interests, take risks, to fail, to then try again and succeed. And I cannot thank each and every one of you for that. We all have our silent heroes, and I want you to take a second and think of some of your own. Think of the person or people who have done so much for you, you probably don't even realize how appreciative you are for it. While classes did end last week, I have one more homework assignment for the class of 2025. It's simple. Go thank your silent heroes. Show them your appreciation and make sure their acts do not go unnoticed. So please do that. Many of us have been in the Berkeley Public School system for our entire educational careers. This includes myself. I started 15 years ago, just a couple hundred feet from here at the Project Support Preschool. Since then, we've all grown and changed so much. Starting in kindergarten, where we all learned together that 2 plus 2 is 4. THE spells the word the, and sidewalk chalk washes away just a little water. From the germs we were throughout elementary and middle school, we have since developed into the individuals we are today. And since then, 8th grade, we've had the opportunity of a lifetime to attend this amazing school, which has provided us with the largest sense of community that we've ever had in our lives. As we reflect on these past years, we think of fun memories, the embarrassing moments, and the devious TikTok challenges. We think of the events that unite us all, our proms, our spirit weeks.
Sure. Audience?
Here we go. We look back and remember our football team absolutely annihilating the Chelmsford Lions at Fenway Park. And this year, the year of 2025, along with the entire town of Barica, we watched our hockey team get its first state championship in 47 years. The championship team that was led by members of the class of 2025. As I look in front of me, I see a class of successful people. I see academic achievement. I see athletic accolades. I see competition finalists. But most importantly, I see good friends and overall good people. This group of us, just over around 300, everything we've gone through and everything we achieved, that is what defines our time at BMHS. As we move on in our lives, we will in part leave key aspects of this community behind. We will no longer see the people that we've been seeing for the past 13 years of our lives every single day. Our close friends will become more distant, and we will all create our own post-BMHS legacies. But I have high hopes for us, because the Barica Memorial High School class of 2025 is going places. Literally, we have classmates going on to further education, some of which studying at some of the best institutions of higher education in our country and the world. Others are dedicated and committed to entering the workforce to start their careers. And some might not quite know what they want to do just yet, but that's okay. Because we all have the foundation for success. And with that foundation, it is our duty to dream big and take risks. Sometimes the only thing holding us back is ourselves. And it's better to realize that now than 30 years from now. But as we strive for personal, financial, and academic success, I challenge you to always remember where you came from and the value of this community. No matter what they say, no one in the world is truly self-made. In order to succeed, we all must rely on the work and compassion of others. As Coach Siggs would say at every pep rally, no matter where you would end up in 20, 40, or 60 years from now, we will always bleed green and bleed white. I, Daniel Darris O'Connor, your senior class president, can assure you that the Barica Memorial High School class of 2025 will bleed the greenest, the whitest blood in any class of Barica Memorial High School history. Thank you all so much. I wish you all the best of luck.
For our audience tonight, our ceremonial gauntlet tradition is a way to honor our students' accomplishments and provide one last celebration with their teachers. It allows the educators to personally congratulate each student as they symbolically pass through their 13 years of public education. At this time, elementary preschool, middle school, high school teachers, please make your way out of the track. And we're going to give them just a minute so they can form the gauntlet.
Over there, right? I got a picture of her sitting by herself.
I now call upon the senior class advisors, Ms. Ashley Sukalis and Ms. Meredith Camilli, to take their positions for the calling of the graduate names. Mr. Flood, Mr. Lorden, please join me.
Sophia Alberti.
Leticia Barbosa.
Justin Patrick Baylor.
Amin R. Belawat.
Dylan Rose Barner.
Thomas Michael Best.
Paxton James Bergeron.
Kevin Andrew Blake.
Nicholas Cobo Bilordo.
Nathan Crane Bolduc.
Ava May Blodgett.
Evan W. Brundage.
Lily Eileen Bauer.
Jackson Sean Kirk.
Sydney L. Buchanan.
Nicholas Robert Cabral.
John D. Burns.
Daniel Thomas Callahan III.
Megan Elizabeth Callie.
Andy Camarena Lemus.
William Henry Calzini.
Henrique Campos.
Caden Campos.
Jack Edison Cantwell.
Caden Matthew Canning.
Jack Francis Kearney.
Sophia Carbone.
Maeve Teresa Tran Casey.
Priscilla Carvalho.
Dariana Ella Cerullo.
Adriana Vanessa Cativo Nunez.
Lola Irene Sinelli.
Athena Shu.
James Stephen Columbus.
Jacob Joseph Clark.
Marie Cortez.
Olivia Rose Coyne.
Casey Cronin.
Eliana Marie Cruz.
Andrew Mark Diorsi.
Joshua Nicholas Cruz.
Caitlin D'Agostino.
Zach Desjardins.
Justin John De La Poirier.
Isaac Joseph Tang.
Stacia Jane Leela Darby.
Muskan Samir Jagriati.
Caden Dauphin.
Elias Aaron Dobbin.
Shamar Dauphin.
Nolan Barry Dawson.
Matthias Ernst Gay-Andrade.
Lauren Diallo.
Robert Felix Gay-Oliver.
Nicholas D'Souza.
Gianna Marie DiMartino.
Andrew Silva D'Oliveira.
Maher Dillon.
Kayla Diaz.
Maria Joelle DiGiulio.
Thomas Joshua Dillon.
Anthony John DiNiano.
Sage Margaret Doherty.
Riley Joseph Donovan.
Devin Dean Dorval.
Isabelle Dos Santos Mujo.
Ava Marie Douglas.
Miguel Alejandro Duarte Palomino.
Aspa Duba.
Liam Jeffrey Duncan.
Queen Yuan.
Kiara Ashley DeRose.
Sean Robert Eden.
Rihanna Alexa Edwards.
Mackenzie G. Idens.
Timothy Elderkin.
Jenna Elsey.
Olivia K. Emmer.
Sekenda Esperance.
Sophia Charity Fama.
Michael James Giordano.
Stephen Michael Gentili.
Ahana Goel.
Rachel Gartau.
Abhinav Goswami.
Angelique Harmony Gonzalez.
Lindsay Taylor Graham.
Kaylee Barbara Gavoni.
Cheyenne Santos Gregorio.
Matthew Peter Gray.
Giovanna Marie Gulinello.
Gabriella Marie Gautieri.
Derek Joseph Paul.
Elena Rose Gutierrez.
Ava Michelle Carl Shu.
Christopher James Hamilton.
Roland Laszlo Higgins.
Tristan Hayes Headley.
Alicia Doris Hughes.
Michael Robert Hilson Jr.
Ifechukwu Michael Ichukwu.
Daniela Mello Bolser.
Ashley Jacobo.
Kaylin Dahlia Ismay.
Sophia Lee Janoni.
Ryan James Jacob.
Naira Joseph.
Roger Joseph Jameson.
Mona Lisa Emily Patrashavi.
May Aiden Johnson.
Maeve Julian Pio.
Caitlin Dean Kennedy.
Aisha Khan.
Sandra M. Gleason.
Nathan Charles Hilton.
Isabella Olivia Killian.
Chloe Lighton Chiseka.
Caitlin Paige Kinsley.
Angel Kovalinska.
Jayla Ann Nealand.
Ashley Lynn Coos.
Victor J. Coakley.
Michaela Patricia Lavery. Grace Kelly Lane.
Gianna Rose Lloyd.
Mia Lorenzo.
Ariana Marie Marino.
Marcus Aiden Lozier.
Benjamin Lagoli.
Julia Essie Luther.
Addison Christina Lynch.
Victoria M. Silva.
Stephen C. McIntosh.
Kira Ann McKenzie.
Nathaniel David Macklin.
Sarah Violet McLeod.
Daniel Malgieri.
Michaela Payton Mao.
Vanessa Martinez.
Ananya Mother.
Chanel Martin.
Zachary David McDonald.
Joe Helen Malaka.
Kyle Henry McLaughlin.
Madeline Nancy Medeiros.
Shiv Radhakrishnan Nair.
Ethan A. Melendez.
Andrew Francis Mello.
Rowan Mendoza Reyna.
Michael McCheechy.
Rodrigo Moreno Turan.
Nikhil Turab Bodhi.
Ashley Darley Montalvo Portillo.
Mia Eugenia Montero.
Cynthia Riley Moody.
Daniel Michael Moore.
Kara Elizabeth Moore.
Devin Michael Moreau.
Ethan S. Bruner.
Lindsay Elizabeth Mulheron.
Grace Elizabeth Murphy.
Madeline Francis Murphy.
Nathan Joseph Murray.
Jaden Anthony O'Brien.
Matthew Scott O'Brien.
Colleen Genevieve O'Connell.
Claire Nancy O'Connor.
David Anthony Oliva.
Claire Colloy Long.
Adam Daniel Osgood.
Ryan O'Sullivan.
Vanessa Padilla.
Ellery Rose Palmer.
Melissa Ann Peneligan.
Leah Michelle Pantalone.
Julian Marie Paris.
Anthony John Barella.
Dia Shashi Patel.
Miriam Patel.
Sumai Patel.
Yu Dilabai Patel.
Catherine Grace Patty.
Joseph Marlon Pauley.
Corey Perriello.
Cameron Henty.
Braden Timothy Joseph Perry.
Megan Sheila Ferrero.
Marnika Fuel.
Caitlin Elizabeth Gilliam.
Ryan Anthony Picard.
Nicholas John Piazza.
Jaden J. Porter.
A. Bernardi.
Adam H. Priest.
Chris Powers.
Ella Kathleen Quinn.
Taya Abigail Usula.
Paul Joseph Raymond.
Estrella Lucy Radonson.
Emma Jane Bradley.
Alden Reyes Caldron.
Aiden Thomas Robertson.
Erica Mary Rizzo.
Madeline May Rogers.
Noah Orr Robinson.
Justin Glenn Rosa.
Sophia Rossi. Sean Michael Sacha. Sydney Alexa Sarno. Sawyer Joseph Schneider. Drew Frederick Schlegelman. Tira M. Sue. Kelly Ann Shapley. Isabella Silva Fernandez. Dylan Ronald Sigsbury. Isabella Mariah Stevens.
Look out, Dylan.
Cassidy Sakurai. Kaylee Elaine Sullivan. Riley Lynn Strong. Jillian Celine Swinford. Kayla Dawn Supri. Jamian Jose Torrio. George Alexander Towers. Andrew Quinn Tice. Veronica Thorne. Cameron Joseph Tortellini. Shreyansh Takarvi. Catherine Ann Tortellini. Kayla Marie Tolis. Jaden E. Tremblay. Sophia Isabel Torres Martinez. Ashley Rose Vaccaro. Dara Jasmine Tran. Haley Andrea Valerie. Aaron Trombley. Joseph Elier Vasquez. Margot Elise Downing. Emily Ella Jimenez. Zoe Penelope Dallas. Daniel Francis Bishon. Cecilia Elizabeth Vecchioni. Leslie Wafula. Peter Charles Vincent. Dylan Matthew West. Sophia Maria Brava. Christian Peter Zentropoulos. Natalie Grace Walsh. Jason James Zentropoulos.
Before I call the class president, Daniel Darris O'Connor, to join me on stage, he's over here somewhere. He's over there. I just wanted to at least take a moment to recognize one of our staff members who's been with us since 1987, and this is her last graduation. I wish she was still here because, of course, she was running around making sure that everything was done so that the kids were taken care of, first and foremost, which is what she's done in this building since 1987. And I know she might not be here, and I'm hoping at least maybe then later on then she'll see this on YouTube. But to Miss Endicott, who's been the heart and soul of this building literally since 1987, and making sure that kids are taken care of first and foremost, I need to say publicly, thank you for everything that you've done. You are a blessing to this building. If I had to take a guess, and I certainly love guessing, there's probably quite a number of you in the audience that may have had Miss Endicott as a house secretary at the time that they were here. So I know you all appreciate what she's done. Now, I would ask Daniel Darris O'Connor to join me on stage. I would now ask all BMHS and Howe alumni present in today's audience to please stand. No, you're not alumni yet. You sit yourselves down. I've not conferred anything yet. That time's coming. Class of 2025, please take a moment and look around and observe the alumni gathered here today. You are looking at a distinguished, accomplished, and proud community, and very soon you'll be joining this exceptional family of BMHS graduates as we proudly welcome you into our ranks. Graduates, please stand. Before I read what the state of Massachusetts requires me to read, making you graduates and alumni, I will ask the alumni in the audience for one hand before we go. As the kids know, I may have a saying that simply says, Indians now, Indians forever. And we mean that. And I thank you for the last 5 years for what you've brought to this school. It truly, truly means a lot. So for the alumni out there in the audience, if you will help me, I'll say the first part, you say the second part, and we'll bring the kids in. Indians now? Love that. Now, it is my distinct honor and privilege to pronounce that in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the policies of the Bricker Public Schools, the aforementioned students on this day of June the 6th in the year 2025 have fulfilled all of the requirements for graduation and their high school diplomas. As such, they are now officially proud alumni of BMHS. Daniel Darris O'Connor, right to left. Let them fly. Normally at this time we do a processional out of the stadium, but I would say to you simply this, to the class of 2025, go find your family and friends and celebrate. that time? Brother Marshall?
Yeah, I remember. I was 6B, I was 7B, I was 8A. I remember, yeah.
I remember.
I wasn't sure, like, I didn't want to be like, oh, I remember, but, like, I wasn't, you know. But yes, no, I remember.
We